Good morning, Faithbox. It feels so good to be with you today on day 26, and I know these times are very chaotic, and I realized that this couldn't be a better time to have a theme like this. I wholeheartedly believe that fear was not an accident, and it has been the one thing in my life right now that when I wake up, it brings me comfort. So, knowing that Faithbox is just an amazing community where we all can come together and face fear has been beautiful. And I want to thank the whole community for making that happen. Day 26. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid. For you are close beside me. Your rod and your staff protect me and comfort me. Psalm 23:4. With every fear there comes a pivotal moment when you must decide whether you will either confront your fear or run away from it. In Psalm 23, David acknowledged the moment in his life when he wrote, "Even when I walk through the darkest valley," David didn't walk around above or away from it. He walked through it. David knew that even though God was by his side, he still had to confront the treacherous darkness. While it may feel easier to avoid your fear altogether, the only way you're going to overcome your fear is when you decide to face it. To face your fear means you acknowledge its presence and you accept the reality of your circumstance, but you do not let it keep you from stepping forward. God is within you in this, and he will comfort and protect you as you step forward. So step with confidence. And I actually changed the word to Godfidence, because for me, it's hard for me to feel confident. And I realized, because I want to give all my confidence in God, the reason why I have a confidence in something is because God is beside me. So when I step into it with Godfidence, it gives me that wholehearted feeling that I'm here because of God. And I know right now the times are not easy, but I challenge you to face it and realize that fear is just an accountability partner. When you're feeling fear, that means you're not feeling prayer. And for me, at least, I'm not here, saying anything, but for me, when I feel fear, it's because I haven't been praying. I actually shut my phone off Saturday night, and it was the best ever. Like, I shut it off and I didn't turn it on until this morning. And it was good to unplug. It was good to not wake up with my phone or not go to bed with my phone. It was good to wake up with my Bible. It was good to have reading lessons with my children because of not being distracted. And right now, fear is distracting us. Fear, the enemy is so good at distracting us. And I'm just calling it my accountability partner, because even when I walk through the dark valley, I will not be afraid. For you are close beside me. Your rod and your staff protect me and comfort me. Psalm 23:4. And the reason why I actually picked this at first was because this was the verse that I took with me when I was deployed in Afghanistan. I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, for I feel no fear, no evil. And it goes on to the whole Psalm 23. And I wish that I was in my faith then as I am now, because that was a time as well that fear would have been so comforted knowing that I had God. And I'm just looking back at this verse where I am now today, and the confidence I have facing fear. I would have never gotten here without a community like this, without plugging in. And instead of seeing the negative in things like fear, I started calling it my accountability. Worry, that's my accountability. Knowing that when I'm feeling those, it's because I'm not feeling God. And to have the Godfidence to do that. So I hope everybody's doing great during this time. This was such a blessing, day 26, and I'm praying for all of you. And I thank you for allowing me to read these beautiful devotions every day, because Faithbox, you have just definitely been an amazing accountability to get through these times. So thank you all. Hope you're having a great time through this chaos. Look at the bright side, and if you need anything, please feel that just know that you can reach out to any of us at Faithbox. But I wanted to invite those that you feel free to reach out to me as well. You're not in this alone, and we're going to face fear together. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.